stream. I hope you have a wonderful night tonight, as we're gonna have some really good games for you. We're gonna have four my chair's a little squeaky. 4 PUBG Mobile matches going up with a bunch of different teams, as you can see behind me. We're gonna start very soon. Going to compete against each other for just a chance to win some pride and glory. Now, if you guys want to compete in these events, have me host them, watch you guys compete and see the competition, you got to go to their Discord page. The Discord I'll be posting on the chat. If you don't see it in the chat for any particular reason, I will post it again. I think on YouTube, right, you don't get to see the past, or Twitch or something like that, you don't get to see the past. Anyway, I will post them if you ask, all right? Easy peasy for that. Anyway, what do I want to say now? Oh yeah, I want to show you guys to see the team list. These are the teams that are competing. So let me know who you think is going to win. Good, good. Oh, this is not the right list. What happened here? Is it this one? All right, here it is. This is the list, all right? So we got Classified Esports, D-Day, Synergy Esports, Death Squad, Genesis, Skills of Mind, SWAT Esports Red, Senseless Killers, Gains Esports, Zero Zone, Team Sky, Phase 1, TF4, Unworthy, Excessive, Maxcellent, Air Dragoon, Star Gaming, Real Mafia, and Tactic Esports. I'm not sure who I think is going to win. I'm going to pick one right now, but let me know who you again. Let me know who you have winning it all. I'm going to go with one that I know of, that I think has a really good chance of winning, and that is Senseless Killers, right there in team slot 10. So if you guys have that same one, let me know. If not, don't worry about it. I think you're going to be wrong, but you know, don't worry about it. Obviously, I'm never wrong when it comes to picking teams. I'm just the best at it. You just gotta, just gotta take it. Just gotta understand that I'm just the best. Anyway, I'm gonna go over to the live scene so you guys see exactly what we all see. So we're just about getting into the room. All the teams got in, and we're about to get into the lobby, the spawn island right now. It looks like we're starting with roughly 60s, as that number is going up slightly. Probably 60, high 60 maybe, 65. Probably gonna stop there. Yeah. So we got 65 people. Again, if you guys want to compete in this, the Discord link is going to be in the chat. All right, Discord link in the chat. So definitely take a look. If you again can't find it for some reason, just let me know and I'll post it once again. No problem at all. I want you guys to compete in these because I think it's a lot of fun. I think any esports competition that is organized very well is just fun. It's just fun. Okay. All right. What else do we want to say? Oh, we got 69. All right. So we got a little higher than that. 69. Sweet. Immaturity. Nice. Oh yeah. So as you can see there on the bottom left, this is the CrankedUp Scrims. Again, Discord will be, I keep saying Discord. I'm gonna lean off of the wordage Discord for a bit so we can focus on the game right now, all right? So we got the plane up in the air. We'll take a look at who or where some of these teams may be going. Obviously, my job is to find the action. So if there's teams that are really packed together, you're probably gonna have us take a look at that. If they're separated quite a bit, probably not gonna look at you guys. Probably not. I want to see the action, the aggressiveness from teams. That's something I strive to find, and I hope I do so. Team 22 is leaving off early right away off that plane, and it looks like heading over to Stalber, maybe hitting Severny, probably actually hitting Severny. They're heading slowly in that direction. So that'd be a really great place to loot also, by the way. And we have one player from Team 22 that's straggling just a tad bit. But again, Severny's going to be clear, so all that north part is solid for them to take. DYD seems to be going down toward Rosshawk area, though passing that by, maybe heading to Yasnaya. That will take a while to get there. They're probably going to have to float a little bit or find a car maybe at that gas station that's right at that corner. Team 13 went to Georgiapol for Sky Esports. They're going to take North George. There's a few teams heading to South George. If we scroll into that, G25, where Team 3 is heading over there. TF4 also heading over there, along with STP. So that could be a nice battle to start with. I'm just going to make sure that we're not missing anything else. Team 16 is the only team apparently dropping down to a Pachinki, so that's clear for them. Team 23 and 12 are getting a little close here on the bottom. I'm just going to take a quick gander at that before shifting back up to Georgia Bowl. But this does seem to be a possible battle here. Is B7 Magic just trying to find a gun right now. Was getting shot at, but no hits yet. Luckily, he's just found an Uzi. That's a good short-range battle weapon. And in this case, he is that's probably one of the best weapons you can find. And especially since Zero Swanzo, I'm going to go with Swazo is close by too. UMP, another SMG gun in Swanzo's hand, but not as good as the Uzi close range. But it is a solid weapon to have because it is an automatic. Typically, that's all you really want in the beginning of matches sometimes, is to have an automatic weapon in your hand, rather than maybe a bolt action, maybe a sniper in general, or maybe an M16 burst. But again, a lot of people can use those weapons nicely as well. But that's just my opinion. Scar, another automatic weapon, good for short range. And it does look like this team is taking all of the south part of South George. Meanwhile, looks like OG with Goku, Mafia, Harry, and Dark are all taking the north side of South George. They are still very close. We'll keep an eye on this and probably will have a battle sometime between these two teams very soon. Team 13 and Team 7 really close. At least two of their players are right on top of each other. We got Sky with Stormy, Ursula, Yuki, and AOB. Yeah, you can see one of them's already knocked with Smoke on the other end. No, looks like Yuki trying to hit some shots over, missing a few, but certainly trying to get them. And Smoke will get revived, as nothing will stop him from doing that. On the other end, Team 13 with AOB has another player to flank, and that could be really good in this scenario. No Limit is back here as well, both on the same side of the road. So from this perspective, it looks like Sky has one player who's a bit far away, but the rest seem to have the place a little bit more controlled. They are definitely noticing the enemies moving along in the buildings, and I think they're waiting for a good opportunity when they come out of an open space, into an open space. Meanwhile, I don't think Team Gen over there with Team 7, I don't think they really have a good idea of where everybody is. AOB just shot, so that's going to indicate his position. And as a flanker, you really don't want to indicate your spot unless you really have a good opportunity to get a knock. That's always just, it's not necessarily a hard rule, but it's always a good idea. Because as a flanker, your position, if you are blown, is going to be tough to hold because you're by yourself. But you do want to make sure, if you can, get a knock without getting noticed first. That is always a solid thing to try. So just looking around this spot, it looks like Gen Iman FC. I'm going to go with Iman FC. Iman throwing a grenade off. Cooking it. Wanting to throw that out, but getting hit on the side by Yuki. What a hell of an angle from both of those players. Just shooting through a very small window on each side. But luckily, it looks like Shroud is going to try to get this revived quickly. AOB might try to put an end to that as he got into the building. He might be right under them, I believe. And there he goes. Just misses his opportunity to get that one. And somebody's shooting from upstairs. He goes upstairs as well. Gets the knock there. There should be one more, I think, in this room. 2v1 in the room. And he's going to get shot in the back without noticing that too well. And so now Jen is in a tricky position. 3 of them knocked. 2 of them knocked. Sorry. And Smoke is trying to pre-fire that to try to save Shroud from that corner. But he does get knocked out as well. So advantage goes to Sky here as Jen just lost 2. Meanwhile, Sky got one of them healed up to roughly 75%. And they moved over to the building where another single player is. So it looks like he's going to throw a smoke up. That could be good to try to get up the stairs, because that could be a dangerous perspective to try that before going all the way up. And he tried to jump out and hit him in the back. That actually worked against Yuki, but it didn't work pretty much against anyone else. Ursula took some damage. But that is pretty much it there. So no limit, right? No limit. Could not push across the street on that scenario. I think maybe if they timed it a little bit better, that could have done a much more, that would have been a more effective push when he jumped out that window. He got a lot done, but the whole grand scheme of things, No Limit is now by himself, going up against a team of 3 unless he gets away right now. So as that's going on, I think he's going to start driving off. We're going to move on because there does seem to be other things going on. UW getting knocked with a Void as the player. It looks like some people passing by in a car on that left side, but Broda pushing forward now wants to either pick up their teammate on the right or try to push on that left side because they know there is an enemy there. So it looks like Broda's going to opt for the revive. Looks like the enemy player did get revived as well. Grenade coming over to that right side, trying to, I guess, hit Agony, or maybe Broda when he was over there. They did not realize the rotation, and now Avoid is getting healed up. Is that a smoke or a grenade? I don't know why I can't move around. There we go. That was weird. Kale just threw a smoke there. Looks like a lot of smokes are coming down. Definitely thrown by UW. Avoid is pushing quite a bit, trying to get some stuff done. Might have gotten that knock on one, but the other one is still alive. Broda trying to do the work, but no, Matrix putting an end to him as well. There are things going on that Matrix is foreseeing and getting Kale as well. One more is all it will take, and Agony's cutting around. Matrix needs to watch out for that and gets all 4 of them, puts them into the ground, 6 feet under. Good job from Matrix as SNE will take a squad wipe. Man, that was really good. I mean, you had the teammate here who just was running low on meds the entire time, but Matrix was able to take care of all of them pretty much on his own. Give him props for that, as that is not an easy accomplishment. Now there's 6 kills on the board for them. They did lose 2, so Drake and Warrior are out, but at least they got some breathing room. Team 9 might be the next team to come across them. If they notice the gunshots, they might take some shots across for themselves. There they are. Did get a good red dot hit against, I'm going to go with Goop. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name right. But definitely did get a hit with that gun. But that's not going to do a full damage count. And it does seem like SWAT is opting to back away rather than to push on this one. Does seem to make sense here, but we will see it, especially if they're just a 2-person squad. Valente, there we go. Valente and T-Angel or Angel just are out of the game, so another duo squad left in this match. Where to go? Ooh, Team 24 is going to be rolling on their right side. I just saw that on the major map. They might cross paths, but that won't be good for SWAT because they are obviously the incomplete team. It did look like Team 24 had at least 3 players. Might have more. Yep, just 3. So STP with Mart, Rolex, and I'm gonna go with Ziner. You gotta help me out, man. Let me know how to pronounce that. I'll be appreciated if I appreciate it if you do. Looks like some shots in the back. Might have been against Mart because I heard it. Yeah, Team 9 is pushing on them, or pushing on Mart, and Mart is almost flipping his buggy. He needs to keep moving fast because I believe someone's going to be in that car. Let's take a look if they're going to pass. No, they're going to back away now. I thought they were going to keep on that chase. I think for the most part it was because they're only a duo still, and they separated in vehicles, so they can't really shoot at these vehicles to try to get those hits on the way. So they backed off because of that. A lot of people in vehicles, by the way. And I'm heading over to Team 9 because Team 19, they might see Team 19 there on the left. It looks like Eden is just keeping going. Doesn't want to stop, and I don't blame him. And actually does stop at the watchtower, so he might try to get an angle here. I kind of like a little bit of aggressiveness. Maybe he can get some hits on Error. I think he noticed him, but other than that, they're not going to get much because I don't think the enemy is going to be wide out in the open. STP driving through still and stopping here and now. There's a drop on the top there. Not a lot of teams that are close, which is quite interesting. Novo, interesting spot that they have. They have taken, or I don't know Novo, but SK, Senseless Killers with Snowy Twix and Looney they have all taken Nova, which is a really good spot to get some really good loot. And the zones are actually still closing onto that area, so it's not like they have to leave right away. They still got some time to take whatever is left here. Team 9, let's take a look at them. Still a duo. They just figured out that they want the watchtower, and they got it. Changing it up to Tatus game with the rest, with Saux, Jose, and Suazo. 4-person team, 4 kills on the board. They're going to try to add some more kills there. But right now, they're just taking this house. Maybe looting it as well. But right now, just holding it. Team 8 still driving in. One of the few teams now that are driving into zone with Som, Team Som. We got, I'm going to go with Yank, Chill, Badger, yep. And then Sweaty as well. So Sweaty looking around, trying to use his M4 with a, I think that's a 6x scope. No looks there as he'll continue to drive off with the rest of his teammates. Team 19 in vehicles. Looks like one's shooting across the way, trying to make contact. Enemy on the right as well, so they're kind of threading the needle here between two sides. And it seems to be okay at the moment. One of the best vehicles I think to use in that moment would be a buggy. Very hard to shoot in the back as you drive by. So it looks like they're trying to hit teammate up on the hill there. Tatus trying to change to a 2x scope, and not necessarily the gun you want to use for this longer range. Not sure if he has something better though. It doesn't seem quite like it. But SOM's up there. Looks like Chill. He's got a somewhat of an eye on there. His other gun seems to be a Scar, which probably, in my opinion, would be a better option for that mid to long range type of battle. And one is knocked on SOM. Sweaty needs to get out of the way, but it looks like he's taking some damage still. Luckily, actually, he has a little piece of the hill, so that'll give him enough to get revived. Chill still on the bottom there with Badger. Badger's actually really close, and I don't know if they realize how close he is. He did take some damage there, so I assume they do know. In which case, this could be quite dangerous for him now. As I said, as a flanker, you do not want to get seen very early in battles. You don't want to get taken down very early, because it'd be nearly impossible for your teammates to make the trip to you as obviously a flanker. Now it's not impossible, but it just makes things difficult. Still shots between the two sides, but that seems to be more about trying to get a understanding of the enemy rather than trying to get some knocks there. Even if they do get a knock, I doubt either team would quite make a push. I especially say that about Team 12, that's right in front of us, or in those houses, because they want to keep those houses. They're very happy about that. At least I don't foresee them trying to just go to different places on top of the hill. SOM might be a different subject there, and you can see Chill already went through. This is very aggressive, especially since he does not have teammates to back him up quite. Oh, now he does. Teammate got knocked down. Does get the other one, which is really good because his teammates really needed that to get revived. Thirsted one, and he's going to go right away for the revive next. Now, Sox and Tedis, they don't know that the revive is happening right now, and Jose has barely enough health to deal with this. Gets around the bend, but he's got Badger on that side too, but doesn't really matter. Jose is going to be out regardless, and we're left with 2 left for Team 12. Sox and Tedis man. Tedis game. Tedis? That's weird. Or Tatus? Tatus. Yeah, Tatus. Anyway, Team 8 is on a roll here. That big push on that left house. Aggressive as hell, and it worked out beautifully. Especially with Chill pushing first. Grenade thrown up, trying to make contact, but none of them are quite at the windows. Looks like, I believe, Tatus is waiting for them coming up the stairs. The other player is farther back, not wanting to get hit by any grenade as well. A lot of people under them, if you can hear that. See, oh, grenade coming down, and Chill backs off from it. Might have been a smoke as well, but that was, oh, nope, it was a grenade. And it looks like a car is blowing up. One is knocked, and they're making a push forward. They should win this one if they're play this card right, and they do. SOM with a squad wipe. 4 kills now on the board. Great push from Chill, and then continuing to push afterwards, especially after that grenade knock. That is something you want to see every single time you play. If you're able to get a knock with a grenade, barely take any damage in response because of it, you're good to go. SNE Goop or N Goop, sorry if again I can't pronounce your name right, I don't think I am, but Matrix is there with them as well, and they're holding this underpass part. This is a very well-known position. You can see how it's like a bowl shape, great to hide yourself in. The only side that's really not defended against is over there, but not a lot of places you can actually be to hold that kind of side, so that's why this spot in particular is really good. There's a drop on the right. Let's take a look at the drop. We got an AWM inside. It's on the roof, and I think they're having a hard time trying to get to it. It definitely needs a grenade thrown on that corner. Given that it's not down yet, maybe they're out of grenades. I think they really want to go for it. There's Bruno. Oh, he might be trying to use the car to try to get up there. Well, one of them should go for it. Grenade would be perfect. Oh, he's going to try to pick him up here. He might actually bring him close enough where he doesn't actually need to get up there, just in close in proximity. But I don't think so. Maybe he can get onto the roof too. That's another thing. He's trying the roof. But honestly, if he just puts his head toward the box, he might actually just be able to grab stuff from it. Well, that's just happening there. He'll take his time trying to grab it. Nobody's around to stop them from doing so. Team 10, back over to them. This is the team I have winning it all, Senseless Killers. Just trying to, I want to make sure I have the stream running too. I think I must, I'm pretty sure I do. I must have it on. Yes. Trying to get some knocks. Cool. Rose Killer, welcome to stream. Says good luck, everyone. Karen, slot 24, much love. Unworthy, Matt, cutes caster. Ustedes pueden. I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna take that it means something good there. Looks like Mark, Rolex, and Zymir. Sorry if I can't. I don't know how to pronounce that name, man. Zanier. I don't know, but hey, you're rooting for them. Good luck for them, for you, Karen. Team 6 and Team 13 are seemingly close. We might see a battle. I don't know why my frames are a little off. It's really weird. Looks like Sky using the rocks and vehicles for protection. There was a grenade that came in. It must have been from Sinner and them. Team 6 has the house. They're going to keep that. They got multiple vehicles, so whenever the zone shifts away, they will probably take those vehicles and head over to make sure that they get a spot. Back over to Team 15. One's knocked out. One might be dead. Yes, Team 15's in trouble. Not that it's good, but, I mean, I like to see a nice battle here. Harry is knocked. Looks like Sun is having SOM having a field day. But never mind, Sweaty gets taken down. Harry's gonna get revived right now at the bottom, or the decline of that hill. Yank over there on the left side, so far away, it's not gonna stop him. Looks like Sam Badger needs to get healed up, putting on a first aid as we speak to get back to 75% health. Looks like Team Error with Yes, Zoro, Tatiana, and Abel are trying to do this as a quad. They still got 0 kills. But they are all still alive. Chill's right there. Hits them with the Uzi. Every bullet seemed to have made some good content. And now Badger just pushes out of that smoke. Still there though. And now Goku's getting shot at. Taking down some Badger, and they are out completely. Squad wipe for sure. 6 kills on the board for TF4. Congrats to them. Now Air is still shooting from that side, and looks like Goku wants to try to pick up this stuff. Gotta be careful that this car doesn't blow up in the meantime, but I don't know. Air, let's see, is Air moving out? I'd be impressed if they did. That would be some aggressive play at this point. But they still have zone. I foresee them holding this still. Team 10, on the other hand, did not get zone, so they're driving in. Let me change it. Something's happening with my something. Someone could change it to that. Something's happening to my something. Hopefully this will be better for it. Otherwise, I don't know what will do. Team 10 passing by Team 9. And they're going to take this side of the circle. This is actually pretty well defended area, if you can do it well enough. Thank you for the follow there. That was from Despectivo. Decepectivo. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I definitely butchered your name, but I might have gotten it right once out of the few times I said it. Team 21 and Team 17. Got a few real players. Oh, enemy trying to run him over, and does run over one. The other one trying to use an AK does work with one of them, but that will be it. He is knocked out. He does get a thirst, but that's pretty much all he will get. And Bromas will be Bromas is going to be thirsted as well. They must be kicking themselves after that, almost saving their teammate from a thirst, but that's just not going to happen. And they're going to, I think, do it as a duo now. Yes. So here's XS with Pure, and I'm going to go with Envy. Team 24. This is interesting. STP. 2 players outside, 3 players inside, 1-story building type of battle. Really close quarters. There's another Team 24 player on that right side, so I think it's a 3v3. This is the Rolex Smart and Zaner. I'm gonna go with Zaner. One of them's on fire, not in a good way. Spider's trying to look over from that left side too. I don't know. See, like the frame drops out. I don't know why. It's not like my stream frame. It's like the game frame. This is really close, and I'm kind of surprised none of them have taken each other out yet. With this close, nobody has made an aggressive play at this point. And there we go. Jojo gets taken down. Karma is out as well. STP with the squad wipe here at the solo building. We're going to head quickly over to the next part, as I think we're going to have a battle here as well. Looks like Mafia is having some trouble by himself at this point. Goku, Harry, and Dark are all out. Meanwhile, enemies with Pure and Envy are alive and well, seemingly getting some stuff done. There looks like he's trying to throw some grenades over, trying to make contact, but they are farther away than that. And so none of them are going to hit. Could not get Pure, and he will win it. So good job from XS, Pure, and MB. They must have a few kills now. Yes, 6 on the board. Aggressive has been working out for them, even as an incomplete team. Sometimes you just gotta do what feels right, and I think they're doing exactly that. Now, Rolex is on that right side to watch out for. And it does seem like Envy, yeah, it looks like Pure is gonna meet up back with Envy, and they're just gonna use this as a like a car line of defense on the bottom side of this circle. Rolex on the meanwhile going down to the bottom at the south part of this zone. They got a bunch of cars for protection, and it looks like they got some sort of protection with the shed and trees. The good position though for DYD. Rolex inside the house. Jefford just kind of looking over, seeing if they can get something done. But FaZe, Jekker, Gabino, and Stephanie, I think I Trying to butcher names on purpose, apparently, but no. Doing my best. One player just passing by. Surprisingly not knocked out. He's got enemies all corners. And somehow, some way, avoids getting taken down in the middle of the open. This is Chaneki. He hears enemies. There he is. Gets him with the Uzi. Changes it to the AK. Both really close quarter battle weapons. Couldn't be better for this building if you're just fighting within it. Looney trying to do these good hits, long range. Does seem pretty successful. Does notice him there. There's a knockout from Jeffer. Zamir needs to heal up. He does. Gets back to 75%. Rolex still on that left side. 100% health. Looks like he's trying to use a 2x scope. Look through the window on the top. And hit him at the building. He's also obviously noticing SK, who has been a thorn to their side. Getting a thirst on one of their players, which is Mart. We got 7 teams left. A few of them are in the zone. Barely. Team 10 is definitely in, and maybe Team 4 and Team 21 are in just by a needle. There's this DS team. We haven't seen much from them. They got Thug, Druggy, Sinner, and DS Bug there as well. They need to move in for sure. They need to figure that out. There's a lot of open space before they get in. So I don't know if they're going to try to find maybe a tree or some rocks. Maybe even that shed on that right side. I think that's what Bug's going to take, yes. And he will have the edge of zone. I think all their players will probably head in this direction eventually, because there's really no other compound to take. Envy just kind of crawling in with his teammate, hoping for it to work out. Does have a buggy. And again, they're going to have this very same issue on the right side, and with DS having, is trying to figure out how to get in and where to go. This is a great position for Team 10. They must be happy about this. It's going to be nearly impossible to push this, as there's so many different teams from so many different angles that would prevent the push as well. It looks like Envy was able to get down a Zamir. Yeah, good job holding on. Not being too aggressive right away, waiting for him to take some shots, and then getting the work done. He is by himself. He needs to think smart about these things, not just go full out physical brawn type style. Blue zone's pushing out, and he will need to push out as well. He doesn't have... Ooh, he does have the zone. So he may just stay here, and I don't expect these two to go to the stairs, actually. That would take a lot of damage just to go in. Oh, he's gonna try to. Throws a grenade out there and gets one of them. Hell of a grenade from Chaneki. That's a solid play. He knows that they want to get that revive too, so he's gonna try to get to a good spot. Gets down to the bottom, but could not get it done. Almost took out the enemy, but not enough. Hell of an attempt. Give that man some props. We got Twix and Looney now from the SK team. This is the team I have winning it all, by the way, so I might actually be right for once on a team. Usually I give a curse out to a particular squad, not on purpose. You know, I think they'll win, but usually the PUBG gods don't like it when I pick a team, so it seems like this time they're sleeping or something. I don't know. But Looney's back there. DS, they still got 4 players. They got 3 kills. They got a lot of good smokes out there to protect them on their way in, and they're also shooting at Team 10 with their teammates driving in. One player knocked out with Bug. Bug must have got shot in the back. Sinner's knocked as well, and so is Thug. 3 players making a push. 3 of them knocked down. Twix is still knocked too, so Looney will probably go for that revive. 3 teams left. Druggy was the only one that didn't make that push, and that seemed to have made a lot of sense now, as if he pushed and he got knocked, that could have been the end of the squad at 3rd place. So Looney's going to get this revive on Twix. DYD has a lot of time to get in because of all the damage that has been done. Druggy's trying to do the same thing with smokes thrown on that left side. He's been noticed now by Jeffer. Jeffer's going to get some good shots off. Tries to go prone. Looks like it worked, as Jeffer has a hard time figuring out where he went. There's a contact made there. He might go for more shots just to see it. And he does get the kill. Blue's play zone actually finishes him up. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Now it's left between two different squads, both with two players. Jeffer and FaZe going up against Looney and Twix. Grenade, Hail Mary. I love... Oh, well, that bounced backwards. That's probably not intended. That is not good at all. And he has to back away from it. But Jeffer could make up for that mistake by getting them now. Gets a grenade off. That molly could have been damaging if thrown right. But unfortunately did not. That grenade could do some damage. And it probably will. Just a little bit more than he anticipated, I bet. As he's dropped down to 75%. Jeffer backs away to the side, trying to use that Uzi. But only so many rounds in that type of gun. When you continually shoot it like that, you're bound to run out. But good job from both of those squads. Let's take a look here. SK, Senseless Killers. I got a good pick here. Don't ruin it for me now for the rest. Again, I picked Senseless Killers to win the whole thing. We still got a lot of matches to go. We got 3 in particular to come up with. But yeah, let's go through the results, and then I'll talk about how you guys can be a part of this and get more intertwined, and how you guys can compete as well in these events for free. Now, yeah, we got it. So we got SK here with Looney with 3 kills, Snowy and Twix with 1 apiece, making a team total of 5. That's not a lot of kills normally for a first place team, but again, they do get first place. They're going to get some good placement. DYD with 3 as well, 1 for Jeffer and 2 for FaZe. So again, 3 is not bad. Seconds just where you're going to get a lot of your points here. DS with 3 as well. So the top 3, not a lot. So I'm probably going to take a look down at the rest of the teams. They're probably going to make up a lot of the kills here. 6 right there for real. Good job from Bromas and Chineki. We saw a lot of good stuff from them, actually. We got XS with everyone getting at least 2 kills. 6, 7, 8, 9. Well done. STP with 4 total kills. Team Error with 3 just from Tatiana. Well done. SWAT coming in with 0 kills. Sky with 4 kills. TF4 with 6, 7, 8. Well done there. We got SNE 7 just from what is that, Marlex? Or yeah, Marlex. A team total there of 8. I might have been calling you Matrix, man. Now that I'm looking at it, that's not a T. Apologies for that, but good job. We got CSFD with 0 kills, SOM with 5 kills, Team Gen with 1 kill from Smokey or Smoke, 0 coming in with 4 kills, Tactic with 0, UW with 2, and B7 with 0 kills. Let's move on to get into the next room. They'll probably send me the invite for that. If you got, yeah, right there, perfect, on time, love it. Thank you for sending me that invite, so I don't even have to think about getting into the room later. If you guys are competing, make sure to get into the room right away. If you're not competing and you're thinking, how do I compete? Go to the Discord. It's in. I'll post it in the chat right now, actually, so you guys can get it. Let me just find a way. What am I gonna do? Copy it. I want to copy it from the right spot. That'd be a good thing. Here we go. Got it. Now I'm pasting it down. So you guys now in Twitch and on YouTube should be able to see it. And again, if you don't, I will send it again. That's no problem at all. Excuse me. I'm like, wires everywhere, man. Wires everywhere. I feel like that's all I see when I stream, like wires everywhere. And I don't know if I can get rid of them. I pretty much can't. Like, if I have a wire here, it's meant for something. But anyway. Let me play some music, and then let me talk about what we saw, all right? I'm going to bring you guys to the studio. So there's a lot of good things. One thing was the use of grenades, especially at that end part there. Grenades can come in real handy, and I think for North America, we sometimes have an issue with using those. I think we've gotten better and better as we've gone as a community to use grenades, but for the most part, I still think people that play on either in the Asian servers or in Europe, they use their grenades like it's candy. Like, they just throw them out, and they carry a ton of them. So I think anytime you see a grenade, you probably should pick it up. Put less. I don't know how much ammo you guys use, obviously, but you don't need that much, especially if you're going aggressive. You'll find ammo along the way, getting kills along the way. Now, if you're not an aggressive player, you still should try to carry as many grenades as possible. They can really prevent teams from trying to push forward. If you're trying to hold the house per se on the second floor, you throw some grenades down. That could stop them from coming up pretty good. Throwing some mollies down could slow them down, especially if one of your players are knocked. So just think of those things that are very defensively good. And I think a lot of people associate grenades and other throwables, maybe not smokes, but other throwables, as an aggressive use rather than a defensive use. And you can use them either way. What else do I want to talk about? Well, all the scores will be in the Discord server here. And again, the way to register is going to be in that Discord server. I know I'm bringing it up a lot, but I just really want you guys to know so you guys don't miss out on how to compete in this. And I'm here, so I'm also on Discord, by the way, same name, or actually I'm NKDXCJ in Discord. You can actually go to my Discord server too. You don't have to. I'm not trying to advertise that for this event, but you guys can, especially to try to figure out who I am, I guess, because I'm always posting there. But anyway, regardless, hit the one that's on the chat, okay? Leave a like on YouTube. I'm definitely advertising like the whole way through, apparently. Leave a like on YouTube. If you guys leave 10 likes, I'll do a very cringy dab for you. All for you guys. I mean, it hurts my soul to the deepest level, but I will do it for you if you guys leave 10 likes on YouTube. And also remind me in case I miss it, because I don't want to miss it. I may want to instinctually, but I don't want to literally miss it. Thank you guys on Twitch and on YouTube. Subscribe, follow, whatever, you know. And I'm creating some new content here on this channel as a stream. I do want to post some like actual video, not stream content as well, but I do feel like I want to build out my stream to be better. So I'm working on that right now for the most part. I hope my audio sounds better. I actually worked on that all night or all day pretty much yesterday. I'm hoping that this is better. I'm not actually sure, you know, I don't actually hear all the filters that I've added to it. But you know, I don't know. So I don't know. You tell me, guys. If you guys heard me before, is this better or is it not better? Which would make it worse, which is fine. You can tell me if it's not as good, but I do want to hear it because your advice means a lot to me. I've been hearing so many versions of myself over and over. I have like I'm like doing like check 1, 2. I'm like listening to myself, and I'm doing like these little things that I think make it better, but at the same time, it's like everything sounds the same to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I'm trying to do these little things. I'm not like a sound guru either, so I'm just doing it based on like YouTube videos and what other people have told me. So it's just like, it's complete mayhem, and it could even be, it can literally be worse. I don't know. I think it's better, but my ears, I think, are so numb to it all. We got 60 people into the room. I'm in spectate mode. Yes, I am. Perfect. They are running a really good ship here. They start right on time. I love that about scrim organizers. That's probably my number one pet peeve. When I'm playing a game in esports and I'm like in a room and I'm waiting like 5 to 10 minutes after the actual start time is supposed to happen, I get a little antsy. I'm like, why aren't we starting? You know, and that alone like takes me out of it. But they seem to start really well, so I'm happy about that, and it makes it easier for me to like actually stream this because now I know, you know, I'm not going to be waiting here all day. But, you know, I want to eventually go to bed after this. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my thought process. I like my sleep. So, just saying. Just saying. I'm trying to think of anything else really. Nothing else is really going on. I've just been, again, spending a lot of time trying to figure out the stream stuff. My main thought is like trying to think of like unique content, so stuff that hasn't been done before, as far as I can tell, you know. But I'm looking around like I'm also looking at like different content creators and seeing what they're doing, and you know, not taking what they're doing and just adding it on top of what I do, but maybe utilizing some good guidelines or good practices and using it there. So I'm like trying to figure it out. But right now, I have this thought in my mind of what I want, and I'm going for that. Hopefully that'll be good. It's some work though. Like I've been spending the last 2 days on some stuff, and I feel like I didn't get a lot done. It's just like I don't know if you guys ever thought of this, but like whenever you think of something, it's like, oh, I love that idea, and then like when you actually start doing it, you're like, oh, but I need this. All right, now I got to get that. But before I do this, now I need to do that. And that's what's been going on with me. It's like I'm getting stuck at points, and then I'm like, all right, now I got to take like a step back and try to fix that or do that or find how to do that. And that'll take like a good amount of time. And when you finally, but well, like eventually it all comes down. So I just had the interview for Galaxy News and about esports and what I do to make content and my advice. And I know my best piece of advice when it comes to streaming, especially streaming, not necessarily posting on YouTube, but like streaming wise, is like just start. You know, you don't have to have the best equipment, you don't have to have like crazy like plot storyline in order to start, right? The whole idea of starting to stream is to understand whether you like it or not. That's it. Like if you don't like doing a stream, then there's no reason to like prepare your first one to be the best of the best, right? Just do it. You don't need a camera to face you like I do. You don't need all this other stuff I have. All this other stuff is just cherry. It doesn't really add on to what I do. You know, it's just, well, it does add on to what I do, but it's not like it's integral to streaming. It's just added on top. And so that's my advice. If you want to try to stream and see if you like it, then just do it. Don't think about what am I gonna do. Just do it. Play a game that you like and go for it. You can stream it just with a phone and internet. That's it. All right, let's go to the live scene. As you can see, we got Miramar. And everyone is raring to go. 67 people ready to battle. We got Erangel. This one, that was Erangel we did in the first match. This one's Miramar. And I think the next one is going to be Sandhawk. And then we're going to do Erangel again. And we've got 4 matches total there. SK, Senseless Killers, has started it off very well, getting first place with, I think, what was it, like 6 kills on the board. They have, I think, they have the lead, but I wouldn't say it's like they have the lead for sure for the rest of the game. It's like they have it for now. As long as they play their cards right, they can keep it. But right now it is up for grabs. That is 100% sure. Thank you for the follow, by the way. That was from Kite19. Huge move there. Thank you so much. Again, for anyone else, I really do appreciate it, bottom of my heart, if you follow and subscribe. And I hope you do so if you enjoy. And that, you know, that goes a long way because the algorithms love it for some reason. Team 13 and Team 9 dropping down on the right side. We might take a look at that, as that probably will have a good engagement. Let me, let me just do this for a sec. Time mode. I don't want to pop-ups to continue to popping up. But Team 17 dropping in. They already actually fell to the ground quickly. Team 5 is down on the ground as well. Sorry about that. Let me change it, because I think if I go over here to change. All right, why can't I change? All right, there we go. Okay, well, I want to change to someone who's in the air, because maybe that'll take out the sound. I think so. That work? Yeah. Sometimes there's like a weird glide glitch, parachute glitch, and it always goes away no matter what. But I think if you also go to a parachute like that, it'll take it out immediately. But anyway, OG dropping down with Team 3 there too. I'm gonna head over here first because this is where the closest teams were in the very beginning, so they had a lot of time to loot at this point, at least more than the other teams. And so we might see an engagement here. Sky trying to hit SWAT Angel. If you can get some good hits with this gun, that can be deadly. This sniper can be hard to use at times, but generally it is a 2-shot killer with this weapon. So if you can get 2 hits, generally you will knock them down. Changing it up to Team 17 and Team 5. XS Pure. There are enemies close by. I don't know if he realized how close. Actually, he lost a lot of health just dropping down. But there's Team 5 is right here with Drake, alright? So he doesn't seem to notice them either. Shots fired between Warrior and across the way at Killjoy. Looks like Killjoy gets away for now. And you can see here, he's moving forward. Marlik's on this side. Grenade in hand. See if he can get it right. Throws it over. Killjoy is there. Does he get him? Well, no. Joy was knocked, but not by that grenade. It was by bullets. And I believe it was a scar. No. Oh, he got the knock? I'm so confused. I thought he was knocked. I thought that was what the kill feed said. But it must have been on SNE. No? I'm so confused. What was I looking at the kill feed then? Well, there's a knock. XS Pure goes for the hits. Drake wants to get up there, but this is going to be hard. Marlex is making his move too. Shots fired between the two, and Marlex could not handle it. Drake backs away. Doesn't even attempt to shoot back. And Killjoy will easily take a thirst away. So Drake holds back. Ooh. I was gonna say, oh, what was that about? And he gets taken down as well as Pierre was coming in. So I guess that's what he was looking at. He was thinking Pierre's coming. Let me shoot at him first. But Killjoy was there, ready to pounce. Taking a chance at Team 16 and Team 6. UW with Agony, Broda, Kale, and Avoid. Broda apparently got picked up because his health was so low. But maybe he was just hurt that bad. DS Thug with Bug, Druggy, and Sinner on the squad. Looks like Sky was able to take down a SWAT player. And it looks like Sky took care of the rest on the bottom right side of the map. These teams are getting... well, this is interesting. Kind of want to see what this is going to be. Because he's running straight to Team 19 right now. Yeah, he's in the right warehouse. Oh my god, how close are they going to be without noticing each other? So yeah, they're just like two ships in the middle of the night. Oh my god, he's actually getting closer. There he is. He sees him, yep. Oh no, he just misses every single shot. Now he obviously was thinking Chill has to notice me too, and he wants to take shots first. But I think he might have been a little bit better off if he just continued to run forward. Obviously, that's all in hindsight. It's hard to actually think that was going, you know, whenever you're like that. Ooh, okay, that could have been good if he didn't cook it for so long. Surprisingly, it stayed... I didn't think he cooked it that long, but apparently he did. Chill's going to stay low. Probably going to wait for his teammates who are on the right. There's one of them. Never mind, he's aggressive. He's going to go for something. Goes to the next box to the left. So, as I said, one player is coming around with a vehicle, so that should be a deciding factor for this one. As he's going to get a good angle in behind. There's Zoro. So if he just stops here, yep. Again, if he just stops here and now shoots at him. There's the shots down at him. He also has a red dot. Zoro's taking a lot of hits. Chills too. Finally, though, Zoro gets taken down. And that'll be a kill for SOM right when he thirsts. Changing it back over to TF4 and Team 3 across the way. Representing CSFD. 50 going for shots on the side. Goku. He's got to be careful not to get knocked as well, but he's going to get some damage, and down he goes. Two players down quickly for TF4. Trying to hit 50. Does get him pretty much twice with the AK, bringing him down to 50% health. But that is not going to do... Ooh, this could be an interesting nade. If he can get it far enough, he does have the height. Can he get the length? Bounce, bounce, bounce. Does put some damage. But not enough to take him down. Another grenade would be great. If he just does the same exact thing, that could have done wonders. But no, he'll heal up and move over to the side. Man, that would have been an excellent nade. Just needed to get a little bit more oomph. Jojo gets taken down. 50 couldn't do anything about it. His angle is just too difficult to hit Dark with. Goku's still knocked there, so Dark will want to try to pick him up, but it is a big ask. at this point. There are a lot of players around, especially 50 on that angle. That would be a tough push close in. You can see here smoke now thrown from Dark. Time is winding down for this revive, so Dark is going to try to get this done, but the option is going to be limited. These smokes seem to be working. He does get behind the wall, and you can tell that was in time. He's going up. He's got... Oh no! I thought it was the other building too. Oh, that's a shame. That is a big shame, and he is dead. No. I was like, he's in the wrong building, but I'm, you know, who am I to say? Who am I to say? Maybe he's right. Oh no. Oh, poor TF4. Dark did some pretty good stuff. He also got 2 knocks across, but you know, stuff like that, that's a major mistake. Unfortunate. Now, let's look around, make sure we don't miss anything else per se. And this battle seems to be the closest. There is another battle that seems to be close as well. But let's kind of see how this one goes a little bit longer. Dark's got to be careful on that right side. There's enemies, yeah. But luckily they weren't at that building, at least. Oh, now they are. 50 really created... 50 really got around here. He's gonna try and throw this nade over. Does he get it over? He might have got some damage on Dark, quite honestly. Almost could have got Harry. Harry was prone there. If he just got it in that window, it bounced off at a terrible direction. But if he just got it in the window, that... What's going on? Apparently he kind of slipped his finger there or something. But oh my god, he's burning up. What kind of travel was that molly? Can we just take a look at this? Look how far this molly went. It was like, oh, I don't have any space here. Let me just creep up over here. And it hit Harry pretty good. Another grenade over. But that's not going to hit. Alright. I know that's still a good battle. I know they're still shooting. But there's another battle that seems to be really close. And Abel gets knocked down and thirsted. Callie's getting taken down, and is it instant kill? SOM with a victory. SOM have been pretty excellent here. Last time in Erangel, we saw Chill make it a very good aggressive play. I think it was like north of... I can't think of what city it's called actually, but north of a particular city. And they did very well making a push, getting a squad wipe. CSFD, 2 kills on the board. I think they were all TF4 players. Yeah, they were all TF4 players. Let's see, smokes thrown from JoJo. I guess they're feeling like they want to push. It could work. It could work, especially since Harry... Oh, no, they're farther back, so they can easily go. Yeah, they don't need all these smokes for this. But the next one over, if they want to get to this building, might need some. Now, it is difficult to shoot down at that building from here because you only have this balcony, pretty much. You might have the other balcony as well. No, there is none. You have this balcony, and to look down and shoot from that angle, what might put yourself in a little bit of trouble with other players who are peeking over while their teammates push. So that is something to watch out for, especially if you're TF4. So I expect once CSFD get all their players in a bunch here, they probably will go and push toward these 4-story buildings as a team. I don't expect them to do it individually. Maybe 50 will stay out of it. He is seemingly more out of it than the rest. But those 3 in particular on that side, I have no doubt in my mind that they will push together. And that grenade could have done some damage, but not quite well enough there. Looks like 50 was getting shot at. He is regrouped. And JoJo pushes forward. Karma actually does first. So again, oh, jumps out. Are you kidding me? Hell of a move, especially since he did get Karma. Getting a good hit in the back there on 50. 50 needs to heal. He gets Spider. JoJo is knocked as well. Things have changed quite a bit, and now we have 50, who's the only one left, who did not heal up. He did not heal up. He needs to. He has bandages, 19 of them, but that is it. No first aids, no med kit, and all of his teammates are getting thirsted except for Spider right now. He goes to the top floor, so he has this time to heal. And he's hoping for that to work out. All of them are on balconies? No, never mind. But 50, man, unfortunate for him. He got shot right when he turned that corner, and he had really no opportunity to save his teammates. He could still try to save Spider. He can try to jump off and try to pick him up. That is an option. But I think he wants to take down these enemies first. And that's why he's moving all around. One jumped out. He knows it. Pre-fires it. He needs to reload. The Uzi, again, cannot handle a lot of shots in a row. This is a precarious position. Spider's knocked out, by the way, so he's by himself completely. Uzi does not work against the other Uzi. Good. Both guns were very good, obviously. They're both Uzis, but the other one was strafing very well. If you replay that one back, he strafed so much, made the enemy may have a difficult time tracking him. And then the only strafe the one that died did was move from here to here, and he just needed to track one. He just needed to do one set of tracking, and that's it. So good work from TF4 there, especially since they were... By the way, that was a huge beginning shot, by the way. I saw this push coming, and I'm like, when he jumped off of this balcony to instigate it, I was like, that is just a recipe for disaster. Except that was obviously great, because he was able to get a knock. Then he got the second knock. Then his teammate got a knock, and they already put damage against the last player standing. Everything was just really good after the jump, which I thought was a terrible idea. I honestly thought it was a terrible idea, but it worked out beautifully. SOM, here's a drop here. Oh, M249, 8 times scope, ghillie suit. Did he pick? He didn't pick any of it up? Okay, he just needs to get the car out. But there's some good stuff in there. Especially the ghillie suit. I mean, you can't go wrong with a ghillie suit, but he left it. Why did you leave it? I don't get it. Do people not like the ghillie suit? Is there a reason not to pick that up? I can't think of one reason. We got Chill, Yank, Badger, and Sweaty still together. They were the 4-player team last time. Looks like Yank's trying to throw or try to shoot an M4 across with a 4 times scope. No content yet, or no contact yet. A lot of content, no contact. Magic, also a 4 times scope with an M4. Let's see Team 13 as Team 4 is ahead of them. And there's the shots fired. It looks like it is against Jeffer, probably from AOB on top of the hill. Yes, it is. His angle is a much better against Jeffer. We'll see if it will work, though. Ooh, there's someone else running by on that far side, yeah. AOB's got to be a little careful not to over-peek. But he will get some good shots here. That truck's not going to handle too much longer, but luckily he was far enough away where AOB could not make significant damage on that vehicle to blow it up. Stormy's now trying to peek over. Oh, wow. That's an interesting angle. Stephanie has a great spot to shoot against the enemies, and now she's getting shot. I'm surprised Stephanie left. Had a great position there to try to get a flank side. Now that car's taking a lot of damage. She needs to stop this right here. Is she going to continue to drive this? I don't know why I move it so slow. Get out of there. Is it just me, or are you just stopped there? Maybe it was me, maybe it just has bad MS or something. I don't know. But DYD gets together. I was saying before, Stephanie could have definitely stayed on that side. I think as long as you play conservatively on that side, maybe if you see Sky really pushing against you, then you start to drive off. But I think for the most part, that could have been a very good flank maneuver, even if she was spotted early, which I usually say, if you're spotted, you do want to change positions. But that was just so far away from Sky that I don't think it would have been bad at all to stay there to try to shoot them in the open field. So it looks like Sky here is trying to get a better angle at DYD. Yeah, I definitely think they want to go after this. It doesn't seem like they want to leave. You can see AOB just like peeking over the right side where they know they are at. Yep, and pushing now out. So we'll see if this is going to work out. These are some good hills to look down against DYD. Good shots there. Should be able to get him. Can't make contact. Every shot misses. And that is very unlike what we've seen from AOB before. Just gonna shoot the tires of the vehicle. AOB starting to take some shots. Goes prone. That'll work though. Shots from the top tee at 4. Didn't realize that was gonna happen. The Sky is now sandwiched in between two teams. So Harry and Dark. Looks like Yuki has left to the side. AOB is left to the side as well. Ursula still needs to move out. Should be able to if the rest of Sky did it, then why not? Why not you? Stormy or Ursula, I mean. DS Thug is out. DS losing a player. They must have been driving by. Yeah, Bug is driving by, so I assume the rest of the team was as well. They probably got shot out of the vehicle. Could not get across. Let's see the drop coming down. MK, not bad at all. With an extended mag, level 3 gear. Yeah, that's a gun I would want. That is definitely the gun and the attachment that I would want. Now, Miramar is mostly known for its long range, and you can say, well, the MK is a sniper, so there you go. But MK is not a great sniping weapon. You'd much be better off with an SKS or a Slayer because of the lack of recoil those have compared to the MK with every shot you take. But the MK is just a lot of fun to use. Short range is probably the most deadly weapon you can possibly have, as long as you don't need more than 20 bullets per go. Team 20. Romas is down and out. Team 20. Wait, what's going on here? Got one player with Jose, Swazo, and Tatus game. They're all out. So Sox is the only one. He's got some grenades he's cooking off. Let's see if he'll make contact. Try to dribble it in. Does get both of them. Huge play there. And Sox with a great knockout. Double the price of one nade. Good work. Damn, he must be happy about that. Clip it, and that'll be a great one. Can't go wrong with 2 kills, 1 nade. Looks like Badger's knocked. Must have been caused by Snowy, as we just saw Snowy shoot across. She's starting to take some damage now. Backing away. This seems to be okay. But Yank certainly putting on the pressure from the top of the hill. Badger's still knocked, so that, I'm guessing the teammates should be able to pick him up. Let's see, Sweaty. Yeah, Sweaty got the revive, and now Badger's healing up. That was pretty good. I expected Senseless Killers to push after that knock on Badger. But because their flanker, Yank, was on that side, they really didn't have an option to push forward anymore. And that's what led to this revive without any significant pressure onto SOM. Here's the rest of SK. It looks like SK is about to leave. The next zone, that's why. Barely anyone's in the next zone. I'm going to change it to Team 13. It looks like Stormy precarious position. Does have all of the teammates alive, but none of them are around. And he's right now hiding behind a tree. There's interesting timing to shoot, especially the team 4 behind. That could be dangerous. He hears a vehicle, and it looks like, I don't know if they want to get into an engagement themselves, but it would be a 1v4 scenario if they do go for it. Again, DYD had to have heard those shots from Stormy. This is good. Chill just got shot at. Boss is taking some damage. He wants to back it up. But that is already smoking up. I don't know if that's going to be a good vehicle to take anymore. I think, unfortunately, that might be the only vehicle and the only option he can take. Boss is getting hammered now. And there we go. It is no longer in good use. Wow, Shroud's putting on a lot of good pressure here. And Chill needs to heal. Now Shroud obviously needs to continuously heal in that blue zone. And blows up the vehicle. Chill should have blown it up himself, but he didn't do it. That's why his health went down drastically compared to if he just blown it up himself. He would have been fine. It takes down Shroud. Good prone shot there. If you go prone, the recoil is a lot easier. It's more streamlined shots. That's exactly what Chill took advantage of. Went prone and took those shots across. Let's go Team Sky, says Nish 900. Team 10, everyone alive, but 0 kills on the board. But XS, they're going for their kills, as they got one right there. Trying to hit Jeffer, but missing on that across the street shot. They got an edge of zone. They have it. It's just a matter of whether they want to keep this. They know that it won't be the end of zone here. But for now, this could be a great spot to just shoot across and see if they can get some stuff done. Seven kills for XS so far, and they got the zone. The zone's great too, that their position, because they're preventing pretty much one player or one team in particular, DS, from coming in. And so I think DS is going to have to opt for some smokes eventually. They don't really have an option other than if they had a vehicle, but I don't think they do. And at this stage of the game, not having a vehicle could be the cost of life or death here. Team 4 also needs to get in. They do have a bus, but that bus is now burning up. Jeffer's just trying to creep around the bus, seeing if he can get a good shot, but none. Stephanie's creeping in on that left side. This could be a great angle against DS if she can see it. Yep, sees Druggy. Just as Stephanie shot, Druggy backed away. Nothing to do with Stephanie looking over, but just unfortunate timing. Killjoy trying to pick up some loot, getting hit through the smoke. Can't afford to stay there any longer, even though wanting to grab that loot. And hides it out back into what I call the stable. I'm not really sure what this place is called. Sky in the middle of zone. They can't be happier, I bet. And especially a well-defended little gully around the street here. Looks like Sweaty is knocked out. Stephanie trying to hit Pure a few times. Pushing forward is DS. They're trying to hit XS. DS Bug taking a lot of damage just peeking. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I will take a look at that soon. But right now I want to see what goes on here. Envy wanting to heal through the pain, gets to 75%. Got a booster running through as well. Coming around. Envy taking a lot of damage, gives some damage as well. Look at all the hurt players. Druggy and Sinner both at low health, and down goes everyone. DS goes out of the game. Good move there from XS, especially Killjoy getting the backside there just to make sure they can finish him up without any more problems. And that was from Nish. Thank you for that super chat. 279. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good night. Enjoy the show. If you have anything you want to ask me, feel free to do so. All right, we got oh, Pure just got shot right when he hopped in. Oh, enemy. Oh man, so many enemies on that right side. For a second I thought it was Pure's teammates, but no, never mind. DYD made sure to put a stop to him. So as we take a more aerial view, let's take a look at this zone as shots are continuing to go off. DYD has this north side, Team 17 on this, has the buildings that really good for now, but in 30 seconds they won't be in play. Sox is still alive by himself. He still needs to figure out a way in. He's driving in right now, and I think he's just going to take this spot. Sox getting hit on the side. Did not realize how many enemies were around, and that was a big mistake. SK now moving in as well. Team 13 right in front of them. Do they realize it? Because they're not really looking down, but they're right there. Twix trying to make contact. No, I think Ursula put a stop to him. Could have been Envy as well. They got so many fronts here. Oh, what the hell? Senseless killers are going after so many teams that could be the main problem right now. Team 13 on that side. Team 23 now around as well. Snowy's trying to creep in, and they're going straight at SK right now. Seems to be working, but no, gets taken down. Thirsted out. So Bakita found a little spot here. Going for the revive, yes. Will in time. Look at the health on Looney on the top left of your screen. Barely enough to call anything. Karen says, slot 24, let's go, and let's go UW from David Acosta. And Bakita just 100% boosted. Is that a grenade? I think cooked for too long. That's gonna not reach the ground. That could have been great against Yuki, just not cooking it. There was another one that's much better. Makes the contact, gets the knockout on Yuki. Sky, who've been excellent in this middle spot, finally. There is a glitch in their armor. AOB almost getting taken down there. Another player out with a grenade hit. I believe it was a grenade hit. I could be wrong, but now Yuki and Ursula are pretty much out of commission. Smoke's thrown from AOB, and they know he's in the shed. 3 teams left, and AOB just wants to smoke out. Luckily, that grenade didn't get inside, or else that would have been it for AOB. Grenades continue to make their way in, but luckily they just can't seem to find the door. This could be a good angle. Yep, he sees the gun right behind. Getting the shot there, gets the kill. That is it for him. So we're left with 2. AOB's the only one left. He's taking the blue zone. He should not run out of this. He's just going to try to heal through it. But I think one of their players, Killjoy sees him. I was going to say, I think one of them knows he's in the shed. So he was just hoping, just in case, that he will get second place. But he does. He will get it. And first place will go to XS. Wonderful work from them. We'll take a look at all the scores here. Then we'll go back to the lobby here and get ready for match number 3. We still got 3 and 4 to go. So again, don't go anywhere, as we're gonna have some exciting matches still. 9 for Killjoy. 9. This is what I've been thinking was gonna happen sooner than later. Is that one team is just gonna go all out crazy, and we do have that right now with Killjoy 9, 4 for NYX, Pure with 3, and 1 for Envy XS, getting a team total there of 4, 5, 6, 7, 17 kills. Well done reaching that double-digit mark. Now Sky, not that far behind, but a little bit more, or a little bit less kill count. 4 for Yuki, 1 AOB with 3, Ursula with 1, and 1 for Stormy, a team total there of 9. And then you have Senseless Killers, who did win match number 1, and getting 3rd place is definitely going to keep them near the top, if not the top. 4 for Bakita, 1 apiece for Snowy and Looney, team total there of 6. DYD with 4 total kills. Good job, Jeffer. B7, they did really bad in the first match, but they really made it up here with 5th place. Good job, 3 kills for them here. Team 0 with 4 kills. Good job from Socks. SOM with 5 from Chill, team total of 5, 6, 7, 8. STP with 3 total kills. DS with 4. Team Gen with 0 kills. Real coming in with 0. TF4 with 4 kills. Nice job, Dark, with 3 of those. UW with 0. CSFD with 2 kills from 50. And that's their team total. Error with 0. Sweat or Sweet. Jesus Christ. SWAT with 0 kills. SNE with 0. And Tactic coming in with 0. All right. Again, that was match number 2. We still got match number 3 and 4. I'm just going to post a Discord link again, just in case you guys didn't get it. I'm on a delay, by the way. So everything I say has already happened a few minutes ago. So if you guys like try to ask me something and you're thinking, why isn't he responding or whatever, some of that does have to do with the fact that I'm really like entrenched with what's going on. But a lot of that has to do with the fact that there is a delay. So I'm getting it right away. But when I actually talk and get back to you guys, it'll get back to you guys a little later than you might imagine. Team Sky says Nish 900. Sky did great today. It has been doing well today, actually. And they did really well last match. So let's head to the studio. Let's do some talk. So yeah, I mean, really good stuff. Again, thank you, Nish 900 for the super chat. That's huge. Appreciate it. If you guys do support the channel or want to support this channel, best way to do it is to leave a follow and subscribe. And if you are watching on YouTube, then leave a like. That's huge there. And if you're feeling very generous, then you can do super chats on YouTube, and you can do bits on Twitch. So just letting you know, in case you want to support. I appreciate whatever you guys do. You guys are here, obviously, so that's huge support in itself. Oh, I should delete some software. I have like things running right now. I have like I use DaVinci Resolve to like create content if I ever feel like I'm in a pinch. Don't save. No, I'll save this. What should I save this as? I'm talking to myself, by the way. I'm gonna save this project as a. There we go. Yeah, that should be good. All right, now I can X out of that, and now I love this computer, man. I got an Omen computer like a few months ago, and this thing has never really failed on me. It has been super awesome. Unworthy, mad, cute. Let's take a look at the teams, all right? We're gonna take a look at all of them. Oh, thank you. Kite19 donated $15 NZ. I really have no idea where that comes from. Let me know what NZ stands for, because I actually have no idea, but I really do appreciate it. Unworthy, mad, cute, and Kevin also says unworthy. I'll show that. So Socks is now in the chat. He's been competing. He's done very well, and he said he wiped. He feels really good about getting a squad wipe. NYX, welcome to the stream, says yeah boy, and then Ain't Gaming also says Socks, we got 2 of them. So it looks like maybe they split the kills there. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, thank you for the follow, Kite. Appreciate that on Twitch. So once it looks like you went from Twitch to YouTube. That's huge. That is huge. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm thinking of like, oh yeah, I want to go to team list. That's what I was like. I know I want to do something, but what did I want to do? All right, so this is the team list. So anyone like has an idea of like which spot that they want to really follow, this is the best way to do that. All right, there's Unworthy. I know somebody in the chat was rooting for them. Who's another team that people have been rooting for? Well, I'm rooting for Senseless Killers on that team 10. Thank you for the follow again. I don't know why it's under that, but let me move this. There we go. That was Tatamunga. Cool name. Thank you for the follow. Who else has been doing very well? I'm trying to remember exactly. Senseless, so they got first place in match number 1 and now third place in match number 2. So right now they're looking really solid. They don't have a lot of kills, but as long as they keep doing pretty well on placement, and hopefully they still will need to get more kills in order to get first place. I have no doubt in my mind, because these other teams are not going to go down by not, you know, by letting one particular squad, Senseless, get more first place kills. Maybe they will, but you're putting a lot of eggs in your basket if you're just going for rank in these events. And I talk about this quite often, and I don't think people really understand when it comes to playing this game that playing defensively consistently is a major risk in itself, right? Like everyone knows, pretty much in every scrim, there is placement points and there are kill points. Now there's always different ratios of what, you know, what placement compared to kills are, and so that's always changing. Some people don't even put placement and just put kills, but for the most part there's going to be some placement points. And yes, you can always try to be conservative to just get placement points and hope that maybe at the end you'll get some kills along the way, and hopefully all of that combined will be like really good points at the end. I am not for that idea to a major extent. Like I'm not all for being aggressive the entire game. That's not my game either. But to think just one way strat of just trying to play defensively and that's it is a very risky thought process, because again, you're putting all your eggs in the placement side. Then you're avoiding the kill count side that other teams are going for, and they're accumulating, and while you're waiting in the house or camping or whatever, you're letting these other teams do what they do best and get points. And you're also just hoping that these teams that are being aggressive will be the ones that are taken down early, and that's just not the case. That is just falsely, like, if there's a team that is aggressive, one, they're going to get taken down very early and they're not going to be a part of it. But for the most part, aggressive teams are aggressive because they feel comfortable and they know how to play the game. So if there are aggressive teams out there, they're most likely teams that are probably going to be the top of the list here tonight. Whether it's first, second, or third, or all three, they typically are on the top. There are sometimes defensive teams that get through the crack, and they'll be either second or third. I've never, ever seen a first place team getting like maybe middle of the pack kills. Never have I ever seen that before in my life. And it's just because, one, you really have to be lucky with rank. I mean, that would just be, you literally need to get first place every single time. And that's just, good luck with that. But yeah, I mean, that's just what I think. And it makes a lot of sense. So how would I play in a scrim? How do I typically play in a scrim? Well, if I don't know anything about anybody in this event, let me bring you guys back over to the studio, by the way. We'll do more talking that way. If I was playing in a scrim, right, and because I've watched a lot, I watched many, probably too many to count, but playing in a scrim, I would do it based on how many people are in the room. Let's say right now we have 57. Let's say it started at 57. Okay. Well, I would probably wait, because you can see how many people are left every single time, like during the match. I would wait till we get half through that. So roughly like 25, 26, 27, something like that. And then then I would start being more aggressive. In the beginning, I want to avoid as much as possible. I want to get my loot. I want to get my guns. I want to get my equipment, helmet, vest, all that kind of stuff. So I am best prepared for whatever I need to do, or with the guns I feel more comfortable with. I don't want to leave it to luck. I don't want to drop down with hot drop and the other team gets a beautiful M4 while I get a handgun and I can't find anything else. I do not want that. That is not fun for me. But if I'm able to loot, right, and then, you know, we're getting halfway through the game, at least from a kill standpoint, then I'm gonna get more aggressive and continuously get more and more aggressive as the game goes. Because now every kill becomes harder to get, and you gotta now strive to get those kills now. Because the first kills are gonna be easier if you have good weapons, right? Because if you are the ones who have good weapons early, and the other teams are still trying to find good weapons, well, you're in a better spot just like that. And if you're aggressive, the other teams are really paying attention to the ground. They're looking for whatever they can find. They're not really paying attention around them. So that's why being aggressive as early as possible can be a really big advantage as well. There's two sides to this every single time. All right, we got a good match for you guys tonight. This one's gonna be Sandhawk, match number 3. This is 3 out of the 4 total matches. Awesome to have you guys, by the way, too. That's pretty insane that we have a lot of people watching. We got 12 likes. Dab, baby, yeah! Okay, I said I was gonna do a really cringy dab, and that's my cringy dab. I did it right away, so in case you guys missed it, too bad. Because it hurts my soul every single time I'm doing it. I'm not doing it again. Unless you guys leave 20 likes, then I'll do another one. But only if you leave 20 likes, alright? Let me turn off the music now. Ugh, man. Dabs kill me, man. Like, mentally and spiritually. It hurts. Alright, so Sandhawk, obviously a smaller map. You're gonna have a lot of places you can find people if you top drop, especially at boot camp. Usually that's where we start, because usually that's where people drop to. A lot of people feel like this is their map to drop boot camp, and probably I think the main reason why people drop to boot camp all the time is probably because they're most comfortable with it. It's really weird, but I think a lot of teams, when they do fight at Sandhawk in classics, they probably drop here anyway. And so this is where they feel the most comfortable. They know the map the best here, and they go for it. Thug just finds a gun automatically. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, now you're doing it purely based on luck where you find a gun. And somehow, some way, no one died. Did anyone die? I don't think so. On that quick setup there. Could be wrong. Anyway, oh, there's one knocked. And thirsted out. So Agony gets a kill there. Avoid has an AK. No vest, no helmet, just a dress. She did say yes to the dress, but no other equipment. Rhoda, let's take a look down here. Thug has a hand... Oh no, I thought that was a handgun. Has an Uzi, which is not bad, actually. Spider, who has an AK, probably one of the best close range weapons, gets a knock on Thug, trying to thirst him too, won't be able to do that. Gets some good hits on Sinner as well. That could have been quite devastating for DS if Sinner got knocked as well. But now they're going to be able to get that revive. Spider doesn't apparently have a grenade because he would have used it by now. Spider really wants that next knock. It's just not going to happen. They know too much that someone's by that window. And so peeking it would be probably a bad idea. But there is another team here. We got Agony, Broda, Kale, and Avoid. And they have possibly a good push here attempt. The Bug is actually in here as well. Opens the door. And good work. Just being patient, especially waiting for their teammates to come around. That worked out nicely. Now Thug is in that corner, and I don't think UW knows it. Oh my god. He's gonna go in? Oh boy, gets an easy kill. Thug taking an easy one there, and he will back away like nothing ever happened. He's not going for the thirst yet. I'm kind of surprised by that. Gets shot on the side in agony. Let's say thank you for not thirsting my teammate, but I will knock you down. Kale is knocked out, but that is certainly a thirst. And now I think because that enemy was thirsted on the left, not by any of the DS players, that I think Agony wanted to go for a thirst after that. Druggy staying alive with a limited amount of health. Does get into the smoke fast enough, going for the revive. And probably both of them will heal right after that. Pushes from Agony and Broda. Sinner on the top spot, trying to hit Broda. Does get the knock from the roof. There's the enemy right in front of him. I don't think he realized. I'm pretty sure he was on top. Yes, he was. Agony getting pushed by 2 players. Luckily he gets inside. That was a good idea, but now needs to make things happen. Can't. As DS gets the instant kill. And that is it for their squad. DS, good job. In total, I love that corner play. Well, all the players moved except for him. And he just waited thinking they're going to push forward from there. It is not over at boot camp. Usually it's crazy, and this has been pretty crazy. Jose bandaging up as players are under him. They're all on the first floor, and they're all creeping over to the stairs right now, so this is a good angle for Jose if he can hold that. There they are. Good hits. Gets the knock. Mafia has a shotgun. Gets a hit. Barely takes any damage. Goes for the thirst also. Not a lot of people like going with the shotguns, but when you're in close quarters like this, there's only so many places to avoid it that you might as well use it. If you're good enough with the shotgun, I'm typically not that good, but if you are able to handle it very well, or at least moderately well, then it makes a lot of sense to use it in close quarter battles like this. Alright, Tatus getting shot in the back, avoids it. Has a Tommy gun. And by yourself, Tommy guns might... Oh. I was saying, Tommy guns are a really good gun. He changed to the M16 before he died, so maybe that has something to do with it? Not really. So DS still in the area against Team 15. Man, this place has just not slowed down. I kind of want to see what's going on elsewhere, but they just continue to push constantly. Especially here, Sinner now, with the AK. So they are right over there across. They're still in this building. They're just on the other side. One of them's knocked, so I'm kind of surprised they didn't make a bigger push than that. So they were able to get that revive. We'll see if that will change. Here's DS Bug. A lot of them changed to the FPP mode, first person perspective. It is supposedly better for for close range battles. I do like looking around the sides of walls. I think it's a lot easier to do that, so you can react faster that way. But I do hear that there are a lot of advantages changing to FPP close range. I just don't really know what they are, to be quite honest. How have they not battled yet? None of them have pushed forward. I'm expecting this to finish. They were just baking? They were just making some aggressive plays. And now all of them are just like holding the corners of each side. Goku's got to be careful not to get hit on that side. I'm surprised Druggy hasn't been really peeking out over that much. There he is. So Goku's right in that corner. Druggy has to notice it. Easily takes him down with a shotgun burst. Another one coming around. Couldn't reload it fast enough. And will be thirsted out. 2v1 scenario. Not in favor for Sinner. He's got a lot of health to deal. One's coming up. There he goes. Ooh, just demolished by the shotgun. And that is it for boot camp. We got our boot camp finish. I'm not sure what else has been happening. I know I usually like go around to kind of see what's going on around the map, but that was just like one thing after the other, and I could not take my eyes off of it. Sorry if you're in a team that wasn't in there, but I just had to see what went down, okay? I apologize, all right? But I'm selfish, okay? We got Mart, Alias, Rolex, and Zamir. And all of them with the STP tag. Looks like a lot of them are either in the compound or just outside of it. Rolex might see SOM. He's like peeking every now and then. He's being awfully cautious on that side, so I would not be surprised if they notice enemies across the way. We'll take a look at all the teams right now. At least the ones that are left. Senseless Killers here. It looks like they took over Pioneer for themselves. Looney, Snowy, Twix, and Paquita. They've done very well, as I mentioned before. First and third place. This is the team I have winning it, so that's why I'm really keeping track of what they're doing. AWM for this one. Now, this might be one of the worst maps to use bolt action, but it's still, if you have a chance to use an AWM, typically won't avoid it, at least in my opinion. You should pretty much go for it every single time. Angel, Mariano, Cerna, and Eden, or no, that's Eden. Sorry. And that's their squad. They have 4 kills, so they have a squad wipe. And they're heading toward, where are they headed toward? They're just heading toward more middle zone. That's actually in the direction of Team 17 as well. They're heading straight to them. So maybe that's something we want to see. Possibly. Possibly. Usually teams don't take vehicles, so I'm kind of surprised somebody has gotten into one with Mariano. Just blasts it to the side of this house. Envy's right there. Shots fired. Takes him down. And that is why, well, for a major reason, you don't want to use a vehicle on this map. It's just unfortunate how real that is. Angel's knocked down quickly as well. Eden barely stays alive. And that really, if Eden got taken down, Cerna, you better bet would be off. But now Cerna's trying to make, I believe, her way in. They definitely have to be careful. Luckily, NYX is out. Could not get both of them, who's right in front of his face, and he gets knocked out. Eden is knocked as well. So that is it. Great work for XS, by the way. They took multiple angles. They had 2 pushers. They had 1 flanker and 1 sniper in the back. And it looks like the sniper was the one that got knocked down. But the remaining players had a good enough teamwork to take care of the rest anyway. So revives are happening now from Pure. That should work. Changing up to Team 8. They've been staying low for the most part. Definitely. With 0 kills on the board. So Sweaty, Chill, Badger, and Yank. They haven't changed their team roster at all. They're the same 4 people as they started in match number 1. So a lot of these players are staying low. We will need to see a change because the zone's going to push them out. Apparently he sees one. And now we go. Okay, there we go. Ursula has... Ooh, grenade. Oh my. Twix went to the rock. Oh, he's going to the left shot. And there are people down there. Will it make contact? No. Bounces off the rock. And that was a great throw, though. That was right on target. It's just the rock was in the way. Snowy gets taken down. So does Looney get taken down. And that is by a third party from a whole different angle. Sandwiched together here. And that is it for the squad in between. Unfortunate. You hate to see it happen. Especially to your own team. Where you just don't have options to go. You can't retreat if you can't get out of a scenario. It's rough. And obviously that pincer. Harry gets taken down. Mafia wants to pick up Harry. You can see he's looking on that left corner thinking, how can I do that? And Yuki's knocked as well. So might give time for Harry to get this revive unless we see a push from the top. Dark is still here though. He's got a ghillie suit. That could really be confusing. Especially in this map where grass is everywhere. Ursula taking more damage. Goes right back to the rock, but couldn't stay low enough. And unfortunately, we'll have to stop here. Is there that's another knocked player? Yuki is knocked too. SOM is pushing forward more and more. And options are limiting. A lot of gunshots continue to happen. Yuki's still knocked there, and I think Chill knows it. He might go for the thirst here. But Stormy's having some trouble. He tries to hit Dark, but will be thirsted out. AOB still alive on the squad, I believe. Yep. Yuki, you know, might get revived, but that's nearly impossible. You would have to go through teammate in order to do so, and there's very limited time too. I think for Sky's sake, they're best off to have AOB just leave. Yeah, he has a choice to retreat, and this would probably be the best time to do so. Now that SOM is here, they're fighting against TF4, and Harry and Dark are the ones across the way. Looks like Dark's behind that rock. Yuki's thirsted out. Team Excessive all the way from so that's a New Zealand. Oh, thank you. Are you from New Zealand? That's pretty cool. Let's go Excessive. Team Excessive. Don't say that. I always want respect in this chat. You know, no matter who you're talking to, you guys all enjoy this game. I know that sounds very, what's the word I'm looking for? Corny, but it's very true, and I think everyone should take that to heart. We got, what, 6 teams left? Look how big this circle is, too. 6 teams with this zone. Team 15 shooting across. Again, Dark with the ghillie suit's going to be tough to find. Everyone's got zones still. It's still a pretty big circle, so it's not like anyone's being really pushed to move in a certain position. Now that the zone has changed, there's still a minute before they have to start really thinking about moving. It looks like boot camp is going to end there. We started there with a lot of battles, and it does seem like it's going to end there. So I wouldn't be surprised if teams start rushing in, especially this B7 team. They should just go straight beeline to boot camp, especially if they don't see anyone in there. Take your spot, hold it down, and bunker in. All these other teams are battling outside, way outside of boot camp. Sweaty's healing up. Everyone's still alive on SOM side. They're just not in greatly defensive areas. So we'll see if that'll continue, but it's gonna be tough. Knocked down on that right side. Shots fired continuing from Pure. And I think we got one now left for STB. Pure's got his Tommy gun out. Mark, I think, is trying to revive Rolex. But that straight action from Pure puts the end to the last remaining player on STB. That is a Pure squad wipe for sure. Excuse my pun. Team 8 for SOM. We got vehicles. I'm really surprised teams are using vehicles. That's the second one we've seen. Not often do we get that. So here we go. B7 is making their way on from the north side of boot camp. FT4. They're actually on the started on the outside of this circle, and then they moved right to the middle to boot camp. Love it. Quick rotation, and now they got their own spot. Main building is all theirs to hold as if it's a castle. Unfortunately, they still are only 2 people, and B7 has made their way in with 4 people. Now they don't have any kills, so I'm not really sure how well they're going to handle a team that has been battle tested for quite a bit. They have 10 kills on the board, so it's going to be interesting between the 2 sides. Car pulls up. Again, surprised by that car pulling up. Looks like someone threw something. Might have been a smoke. Yeah, it was a smoke. Zone's pushing, well, we'll be pushing on the back in 30 plus seconds of SOM. One player's here. Okay, farther back. Going up the hill. They're probably going to try to take the top of the hill. Probably going to be play there for AOB. There's the car again. AOB hears it. Let's see. Shots fired. Oh, takes a lot of heat for that one. No choice but to heal as well right now. Stuck right now. Needs to throw these smokes out to really make things work. But it just seems like, yeah, a matter of time before someone gets a little bit of a different angle. And AOB, the rest of Sky is out for match number 3. Good job from SOM. 4 kills on the board for them now. All 4 are still alive on their squad. So they got a lot to work with. They got 0 seconds as the zone's starting to move. Grenades falling down toward TF4. They actually moved away from the main building and they moved to the warehouse. Not sure if that's better for them. It's more open space back here. Do they? Oh, they're pushing? Kind of. There's magic right there at the box. So again, TF4 has been battle tested. They got at least 10 kills at the moment. Looks like NYX is knocked down. Sweaty with a 4-time scoped M4. We'll see if he can get some work done. Gets hit on the side. Gotta go right back to the tree. Luckily, stays alive with limited health, but is able to bandage now through the pain. There's 30 seconds, so should be able to heal up to at least 75%. Simple gets the work done. That's a knock right there. Harry gets hit on the side. Good work there. That was a lot from Simple as he was able to get one. And then I think it might have been magic on that second one. But either way, it was kind of both of them put together on that second player. 2 of them knocked. This goes to show how much TF4 really is an aggressive and or not just aggressive, but a really well-tested team. If it was just a 2v2, they would have won that. Depending on who exactly on the other end, but obviously there was 2 knocks, so they pretty much did the work they needed to if it was an even fair fight. What is going on over here? I just saw them starting to take damage, and it looks like Sweaty was the cause of that. So both NYX and Envy very low on health. Pure comes in full health. SOM is on top of the hill, but they got zone. They're happy about that. They got the next one too. Or no, not yet. Well, they have it now. But this next zone will be made soon enough. And a lot of players up there. Ooh, Pure getting hit a bit by Badger. I don't know why he didn't try to hide himself better against Badger. That was his main priority, I thought. Envy getting hit on that side. Killjoy's going back inside the shed. Grenade comes over and doesn't even need that one. So what do we have? 3 teams left? Is Killjoy the only one left on his team? Yeah. Only one left on his team. He's going to try to pick up Pure. Looks like nobody's shooting through this smoke, which is very... I was going to say very good until that just happened. 2 teams left. These are the 2 left. Killjoy trying to do it on his own. 2 players on top. 3 players total. Yank, and then we also have Badger. Killjoy needs to get one of these quickly. Oh, that grenade almost did him in. That second grenade. This could be a great grenade. Uphill, that's hard to do. Can he make a contact? He does. He gets Badger with a knock. Yank coming in on that side. Can Killjoy get a 2-piece, or will Yank stop him in his tracks? 7 kills on the board for SOM. I believe XS has a lot of kills too. Grenade coming in. But he's not behind the trees, behind the hill. Killjoy might think he's behind the tree. Never mind, not anymore. Tommy gun versus Uzi. Uzi probably has advantage. And he does win it with a jump shot to boot. I love it. Good work there. XS. Huge moves from that one, especially at the end. with well, who was it exactly? That was Killjoy, right? Killjoy. Great nade, by the way. Not only was it uphill, because that was probably the hardest part about it, actually. It was right on target on that tree. Luckily, he wasn't getting shot on that side where I believe it was Yank at that point. Yank might have not been over that hill yet. So if he just was able to look over, I knew he threw his own grenade. That could have done it. And could have finished it off right there and then. But it did not. But XS, I mean, they were in it a lot. And I was saying they must have a lot of kills. Here they are. 5 apiece for Killjoy and Envy. 3 for Pure and 1 for NYX. Team total there of 14. Congratulations to them with that amount of kills in first place. SOM, 4 for Badger and 3 for Yank. Those were, I think, the last 2 players too. So those were probably, at least for this particular match, the best 2 you can possibly ask for in that ending. Unfortunately, just wasn't to be. Team total 7 again. B7, they continue to push forward more and more. They started at last place in match number 1. They moved up to 5th place in match number 2. And I love that they are continuing to get up there in match number 3 now with 3 kills. I mean, 3rd place, 2 kills from Simple. TF4, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double digits for TF4. And we did see a lot of good kills from them. The Sky with 3 kills. STP with 1 kill. Senseless Killers with 3. SWAT coming in with 4 kills. DS with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills. Nice job, guys. Jen with 0 kills. Error with 0. 0 with 3 kills. UW with 1 kill. SNE with 0. CSFD with 1 kill. And Real coming in with 0 at the end. So we got one more match. Don't go anywhere, obviously. Stream froze. Fudge. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't know why that's been happening. I should pay attention more. Well, how far along? 15 alive? Well, I kind of missed some of it. Man, you really missed the ending. That was a really good ending, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let me fix it. Jesus freaking Christ. And I even talked about what happened. Well, you guys got the gist. You guys can imagine it, right? Isn't that just as good, guys? Isn't that just as good? Obviously. Just think of it as radio then, at that point. You can just, relax on your chair like it's 1960 and focus on the voice. Sound good? No? Okay, never mind. See if we can get that back up. Stream froze, yeah, I know. Thanks, Kite. Sorry. Try to get it back. Well, at least I said all the scores. Just in case you didn't get them. I know they always screenshot the scores. But in case they didn't get them, I said them. That should work. Alright, well. Went through. Oh. I shouldn't take too long. Positive, because I'm always trying to look at glass half full, is we got one more match, and it'll take a few minutes before we get there, so I should have time to fix this up before that. Usually it takes like 1 or 2 of these unplugs, plug back in moves, but it should at least pop up, which is the weird thing it's not doing. So do this for now, because I want to hear some music as I work. And should do this. Huh. Why isn't it popping up? Yeah, no, stream stopped. Well, technically it did stop, it's just not up. I don't really have an option. There's no real other option for me right now. I keep trying the same thing, but I mean, there's only so much I can do. That usually this is the only thing that will make it work
I don't want to stop the stream because this is only one small piece and it should work.
It's just the Elgato acting up. This has happened though every stream I've had. At least once. Maybe it's time for a new Elgato or something. This is too weird of a song. I'm gonna change that first because that's more important. Let me unplug this maybe. You know, like the old Nintendo 64 cartridge? Yeah, I don't know if that actually does anything, but... This is even weirder song, I'm not gonna lie. No, thank you. I feel like this is like a commercial. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe. I believe. Or not. What is wrong with it? Let me think. What else can I do? I can try to redo the whole thing. Or try redoing that. Okay. You guys. Oh, so what I'm trying to do is get my Elgato running, because that's the whole scene. The Elgato is just like a middleman between my phone and my computer, and that's the thing that's not working right now. So what I'm trying to do instead is I want to do a whole new video capture using the Elgato. Okay, so I created a whole new one software wise, and I'm going to customize it. Had it before, and I knew that was going to happen, but this should be now at least available when I turn it off and turn it back on. It's really weird. Like, I feel like, you know, like when you're, I don't know this for sure, but only like in movies where like you see like a main character dealing with a baby, and then they like understand the baby but no one else does. That's what I feel like. I feel like I understand this, but like it doesn't make any sense if you're just at it from the outside. It's like that doesn't actually should do that. And it's like, yeah, I know, but that's just reality. And I just have to do it that way. Well, now I got a whole blank screen. Okay. Okay. Now do this one it. Third time's a charm, baby. Yeah, baby. Hey. Okay. Maybe I'm a bit too hyped. Let's move. Okay. No. Okay. Let's take this one. Let's move it to where we want it to go. Like that. That looks good. And then make it bigger until we can't go any bigger. Yeah, that looks good. And now we want to center this horizontally and center it vertically. Be like that. And then, as I see that my camera is no longer on, my camera is great. Like the easiest thing to fix in the world. Like 1, 2, 3, fix. No, okay, never mind. I was like, oh, I'm so good. Oh, it's because this is on the top. Okay, never mind. This should be changed in just a sec. There we go. All right. So, yeah, this is just my life in a nutshell on the stream. I don't get it. I honestly don't. It's like, thank you for subscribing. After you see like a black screen, I'm sure you're still seeing the black screen or blank screen or whatever, and you're gonna give me a subscribe for that. I should do more black screens going forward. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. So yeah, Christopher says excessive is the next BTR. Lamal, this dude. Vikendi, Christopher Maggot, and should that be that? Should be that. I don't even know what that means, but hopefully it's all good. We're good now. I appreciate it. 16 likes. If you guys leave 4 more likes, you guys can determine what you want me to do as far as like something on screen. All right, I'm giving you that option. So I could do another cringy dab if you want. I hate doing dabs, and that would be something that would hurt my soul, and I'm sure a lot of you actually want that to happen. If there's something else that makes more sense, that actually something I could do and doesn't require something extremely embarrassing, then I probably will do it. Oh, you're on. I see. Never mind. I didn't know. XS Christopher. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So you're on the XS team, if is that what I'm getting? Or then you say Lamau, so I'm guessing maybe not, and you're lying to me. No, I don't know. I don't know anything at this point. I'm just going with whatever you guys are saying and trying to follow. I'm like that little kid in the back of a bus trying to follow what the cool kids are doing. Change your name them, says NYX. Ooh, we got the nice sunset one. It's gonna be a nice looking stream as long as it doesn't break down, which is not a guarantee, but it is possible. It's probable. It's probable that it won't break down again, and I say that knocking on wood because I don't like guaranteeing anything. US Gamer with a huge sub. Thank you for so much. Says, hi, I'm new of Sabrina. Nice to meet you. I'm new of Sabrina. Is that what? I don't even know what that means, but I really love it. Thank you so much. Is Sabrina a team? Because I don't think they are, but I could be wrong. But huge move. Thank you for the super chat. That is so nice. Thank you so much. We've gotten so many different donations today. One from New Zealand. That was from Kite. Thank you so much. One from, I believe that's Canadian, right? From Nish 900, giving $2.79, and then $1.99 US. So we got like all of our bases covered there. All right, I'm gonna turn off. Oh wait, no, we don't got sound. I didn't realize that until right now. Can I get sound back? Sometimes if I go off and then back in. Damn, I didn't think about that. All right. I want to get sound before I get in. One trick I do, and this is gonna be a weird trick, right? Do this. I go to YouTube. I don't know what I'm watching, to be quite honest. Don't judge me on what I'm watching. Oh, I'm watching myself. All right, that'll be perfect. So now my audio should come in. No? Okay, never mind. Thought that was gonna work. I honestly thought that was gonna work. Maybe it did because it's not playing any sound because it's, you know, that part in the game. It's not playing any sound. No. All right, well, we gotta just go back into the game. That's all we can really do because we can't leave this. Damn. Audio is so important. Thank you for subscribing, Naska. Appreciate that. Damn, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry for all the issues technologically. I really hate that. I'm really not sure what to do because I don't want to leave the game, obviously. Even if I come back, it's possible that I'll make it back, but it doesn't seem like YouTube's running either. So what I really need to do is probably undo the Elgato again and try to run that back. But there's so many teams here now. Man, I'm so sorry for the audio. I am going to watch without the audio, and apologies again. This is going to sound really silent, and it's like a silent movie. But we're going to go with it, all right? It is unique time, all right? It is unique time. Goku's knocked, and he will get thirsted, it seems like, with a crossbow, or just talk to. Yep, there we go, thirsted with the crossbow. Nice job, Jojo. Looking all around, looks like Senseless Killers are here too. Zero is here. We got Jen along the sides. But for the most part, the center of Pachinki is the main attraction, as TF4 is battling against Sox and their team as well. Shotgun from Harry, he's waiting for anyone to come by. So he's trying to just play defensively at this point. Could work out, especially since Sox is under him actually in the building, the same exact building that he's at. So he has an Uzi, and I think that's a shotgun on his back as well. So if I was him, I would feel like I have a good weapon for this battle, having an SMG like an Uzi. But you know, that's not necessarily something that could work guaranteed. It looks like a teammate's coming around, shooting to the top to Harry, but not quite getting a knock there. I know the audio is off, guys. You guys are probably going to tell me every now and then. And I know I really can't do anything about it. It looks like Mafia is knocked down. And I don't see anyone by Mafia. So I think Harry is going to... Oh, never mind. Harry is going to pick him up. That should do fine. So I think we're finally getting somewhat some separation between all the teams at Pachinki. Although Looney and the rest of Senseless are kind of making a push forward. It looks like Socks want to get in the same building. And it looks like he did go into the same building. Now someone's on top of him on the second floor. Let's look out from the side. Oh, he came down. Shots fired between the two. Socks took a lot of damage and is knocked down from an M4 player. And that will be it for him. Although Socks gets taken down as well and thirsted quickly too. So they were trading there. So while Snowy's taken out, Twix, Bakita, and Looney are alive here. Looks like they're chasing after one player. Shotgun battle for sure. And it looks like Zero Jose gets taken down by Harry on this corner. This is so weird audio-wise. It's like silent. I'm not used to this much silence. Looney is here. Looks like they're pushing Shroud. Looks like Bakita's trying to get that angle. A lot of players hurting over there. Another player knocked down, but there we go. Finally gets knocked down. Smoke is right there. Luckily, Bakita didn't get taken down as he was in the middle of it all. There's also a different angle. Are you kidding me? He's getting pinched on two different sides. Luckily, he didn't go too far out of the building, or else TF4 might have caused the instant kill here on Team 10. But they still got two players now. Looney did get picked up and starting to heal as well. Jen wants to pick up their own player. That grenade could have been devastating, but it was just in short of the mark. And now they're able to move around and get away. Shroud backs away completely, making sure that another grenade doesn't come around to take him down. Any way to bring the audio back? Oh, no, that's not going to be able to. Oh, the video can. Oh, wait, that's working. Oh, wait, that's working. I see an option that I might be able to take advantage of. I was all there. All right, we got the audio back, baby. Let's go. I think. Wait, were you guys able to hear that the entire time, possibly? I don't know if you guys were able to hear that the entire time, but I'm happy that it's working now. I think it's good now. So if you guys don't hear the audio in the background, let me know, and I will try my best. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. But I do hear everything. I hear grenades, I hear bullets and stuff. If you guys don't, again, let me know. We got TF4 here. Jen on that right side, and Looney and Bakita still here. So it looks like we're still having a little battle going on. The rest of the area, look at how separated everyone is. Looks like, I bet everyone was talking on the plane saying that we better all drop a chinky. I bet you won't do it. And then everyone's like, I'll do it. If you don't, you better not bail out. And then everyone just kind of landed here. And so that's why we had so many people at Pachinki. That's my guess. That's my guess of what went down. So we're at a stalemate now. Jen, TF4, and Looney Squad for Senseless Killers. A lot of smoke's thrown in that building. Looks like Looney and them have finally pushed in. Moves to the other building. Bakita. There's so many enemies around. Goes for the thirst. Grabs that kill for himself. Grenade cuts in. Somehow doesn't take him down. And I can hear all the footsteps all around. Grenade coming in. Bakita barely stays alive from that one, even though it was in the same exact room. Oh my god, how do you avoid that? Harry just passes by and doesn't seem to have noticed him. And grenade, another one. Bakita's knocked down. Harry will have to heal through the pain as he has enemies all around him. Where did he go? There he is. Yeah, it's just him against all 4 XS players as they come in. And Harry couldn't heal fast enough. And that is it. XS comes in with a kill. They came in first last match. They are feeling pretty confident, I bet. And I think that's pretty much it here, right? No, never mind. Smoke is still alive by himself. I think if he knows he's got an easy knock, he'll take it. But for the... Oh, wait. I was going to say, is he in the same building? No, he's on the next building over. But, yeah, right now... Oh... He's making moves. He's making sounds. Why would you do that? Does get some damage. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know why he moved around. Like, you can't make noise. You just can't with a 1v4. That is not the option to do it there. Now, if you wanted to move, you slowly creep, you know, or go prone and then creep. But that was a... He just kept moving back and forth. I don't get that. I don't get it. But maybe he felt like he wanted to be, you know, prideful and go after it rather than waiting. SOM pushing in. Just shooting the tires of the buggy. Got one and probably will get the 2. Ooh. Envy was right there in front of Yank. Good shots with the Uzi. Perfect hits. And Chill is knocked down quickly. Now, on that side there... Oh, he just has the worst angle. Just gotta move to the next one over. You should be able to see him quite well. Should be able to see it if he scopes in on that. I don't know if he has a good scope. He has an iron sight. Trying to hit Joy. He got him like once or twice, but that's not enough. As he gets inside the house to heal up. Chill still knocked. He has roughly half of his health now. Still get picked up. You can see Sweaty throwing some smokes for him. So that's still an option. Good line of smoke, by the way. We'll see if he makes a push. Killjoy is going to be right there next to him. Ooh, that grenade from the top misses, but very close. Looks like 2 flares coming up on that side. Another one just coming down on the church. I guess that was it for Chill as he doesn't make it through. We're left with 3 players for SOM. DS shooting up 2 flares. You can see them all coming down now. That's kind of beautiful, actually. Let's see what's inside this one. It says it's empty, but that can't be right. MK and Anog. Looks like Sweaty's getting shot at as he's trying to hold the corner of this wall. Continuously shooting across the way. Yang goes prone at the car. The car's now taking a lot of damage. And Sweaty gets hit from the side by Killjoy. Yang's getting shot in the back as well. He needs to have some cover. Gets shot and gets taken down. Now Killjoy's starting to get shot and he's realizing, oh, you guys are having issues over here. And doesn't seem to care though. He gets the thirst and he backs away. DS. That was definitely like a thorn to the side of whoever was at church at the first place. And then XS were the main killers coming in, making sure they took care of business. Now 6 kills for XS. We did see a lot of good things at Pachinki so far from them. And will they be able to carry that over to the next side as Sky is coming over to Team 6. Now you see Stormy here just outside looking in. It's got a level 3. A 3 time. Ooh. Getting Thug gets a knock. Can he thirst? He'll go for it. Missing. He got it. There we go. He did get that thirst. Good job for Stormy. I thought he was going to miss his opportunity. But thank you for that. Thank you for the follow, guys. Looks like... Oh, okay. You're just going to pass by. And one player, Ursula, is knocked down. Wait, no. I want to go back. I see something interesting and I can't go over. Where happened? Go back. Pure is here. Knocked. Stormy. Nish. This is what I want to see. Nish got into the area. He's got a grenade. He got something. He throws it up. Nice job from Envy. This has been hell over here. Pachinki area. It's like everyone decided. Let's all just battle it out. Alright, Yuki and Stormy in the first floor of the building. Meanwhile, there is a team on the second floor as well. 2v3 scenario. DS having the 2. They're on the roof side. People throwing grenades up, but they are higher than that. I don't think Sky really notices that yet. Maybe, oh, he's on the second actually. So Druggy might be able to instigate the battle. Oh, great nade! That is exactly what you want to do. And Sinner now. Wait, there he is. I was like, where did he go? Oh, good job. Sky with the squad wipe. And look at this. XS wasting no time at all, pushing forward. And Killjoy already cutting into the building, seeing if he can get something done. Now he saw Yuki behind that wall. He's got a grenade. He's cooking it up. Oh, there's another one right there. Another grenade cooked in. This is going to be a 2-piece if they're not careful. Was it not a grenade? It was a smoke instead. If it was only a grenade, that would have been 2 kills. Instead, they survive and they live through and with the squad wipe, essentially. If it was only a grenade, that would have been the deciding factor. 12 kills now for XS. 2 teams left. Look at this circle, by the way. 2 teams left in this circle. B7, I doubt you have any kills. Let's see. 0 kills. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So XS, I mean, regardless of, I'm pretty sure, regardless of whether they win this or not, if they get second place instead, they will win the whole thing. Someone left the AWM in here. They can grab that. I don't think they really care for it, but they may. They may. So that's this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Are you hosting custom rooms? This is not a custom room. This is a registered event. So if you want to compete in like registered events like this every single week, definitely go to the CrankedUp Discord. I'll actually post that. I actually have time now to post things. Not often. Thank you for the follow, by the way. That was by Zertifi. Thank you for that. So we'll follow XS here, because let's see what they do. What was their rotation, by the way? Let's see. So they didn't start at Pachinki. They started outside. You can see here, at least that one player, Envy. And then they went to these side buildings and then went over to Pachinki. Probably the same thing, yeah. Do they already see him? My God, do they already see him? I think they're just bot shooting, maybe? Shooting in the sky, hoping to see if anything comes out of it. So where is both sides? All right, one's at the mountains. It looks like Envy's going to the mountains. He does not have a teammate next to him, so he's doing it solo. And now the shots are off. His car took some hits. He almost rolled out. And he stops his vehicle here. This is the best opportunity for B7 to take advantage of some of this, because it's a 1v4. If they're able to get this kill right away. Oh, that was almost a good nade. That was very close. There's a good nade. How are you not? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm like, how are you not knocked? Point blank grenade. I can't believe that was about to happen. Anyway, he does get knocked down completely, and so they got one to start. XS, unfortunately, they separated at that point. Luckily, though, they were able to use that time to get into position, at least with one of their players, with Killjoy. Now, where's the rest of them? They're still at the bottom of the hill, so Killjoy now moving in. It's like one at a time here. Not recommended against a full squad to go one at a time against them. But now it looks like Killjoy's turn to see if he can get it done. Maybe they're going to all go one at a time. Maybe like NYX and Pierre is like, all right, if you die, then I'll go. And then you'll go. All right, well, let's see. Magic's up top. Killjoy's coming around. He's got a nade ready. I don't know if you noticed Magic. I think Magic was peeking every now and then. So there it goes. Almost. I thought that was actually a good angle. He just, I think, cooked it for a little bit too long. Just missing a good opportunity. There's Magic, right? So here's Magic's perspective for a B7. Waiting for him to come around. Ooh, another grenade just short as well. Magic did take some damage from that one, but it was not enough. And Killjoy has no idea how far or how much damage these grenades are causing if it doesn't create a knock. I think I hear his teammates. Yeah, there we go. Pure's here in the area, and I think on the right, yep, NYX is here. Another grenade. They're just a little off. Close, but not close enough for this one. Another grenade cutting over, but it's too far for that one. Grenade galore. And this is what I think a lot of teams should be doing. Like in the beginning of a battle, you just know they're on the other side. Rather than hard peeking against these guys, trying to figure out if you can win just by gunfights, have a lot of grenades. Ooh, Magic goes down. I think that was no, it was somebody else, but Magic is right there next to him. Pushes forward. Magic starting to push back. Magic does get taken down. Other Magic trying to do the rest, and he did get a knock on Pure, trying to work his strafing, does get a lot done, but he has too many people around him. And there we go. XS with another squad wipe, because why not? And they get first place in match number 4, our very last match for this evening. We're gonna have all these results. The people who have organized it, who run CrankedUp Scrims, will have the results out in the Discord, as I mentioned. So you guys can definitely take a look there. Nick just watched this game, says NYX. Yeah, there was some really good stuff there at the end. Let's take a look at all the results, and then we'll go into like what you can do to be a part of it. All right, 6 for Killjoy, 5 for NYX, 3 for Pure, and 2 for Envy. They were working together completely well as a team this entire scrim, and again, it's probably no doubt in my mind or anybody's mind that they won this for tonight. Team total here of 11, 12, 13, 16 kills. B7 coming in with just 1 kill from Magic. And I think it came at, just came at that end squad on one of the XS players. Sky coming in with 3 total kills. Stormy and Yuki getting 2 and 1 apiece. DS with 3 total kills. SOM with 0. Jen coming in with 0. Good job from TF4. They were doing really well the entire time. Team total there of 5 this time. SK, Senseless Killers, again, another team that did really well the entire time. A total of 5. Error with 0. 0 with 2 kills. And then CSFD with 1 kill. So that is it. We got through some ups and downs. We got through some technical difficulties and the ups of some really good gun battles and getting to watch that. At least I got to watch every single piece of it. Anyway, appreciate all the people who donated. USA Gamer, Kite19, and Nish900. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Everybody who subscribed and followed me on Twitch and YouTube, thank you for doing that as well. I want to continue to create some good content, so if you really did enjoy, please follow, so that way you get to see what I do next. Top of that, the next competition I will be streaming will be Tuesday, which is tomorrow, for a COD Mobile event. So if you love watching PUBG Mobile and COD Mobile, well, COD Mobile will be tomorrow, so be ready for that at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's pretty much it, guys. Stay safe out there. Oh yeah, thank you, obviously. Thank you to CrankedUp Scrims for letting me stream this event. I'm going to be doing Mondays and Thursdays pretty much going forward. So I'm really enjoying these, and I probably will continue to do them as far as I can tell. So again, thank you for thank you to CrankedUp Scrims for letting me do this. That's it, guys. That is really it. Take care, have a good night, and enjoy your night. I guess I'll just repeat myself. Bye bye. If I can find the end button. And there it is.